Anytime that security is interacting with someone, they're probably either at the worst point in their day or something has gone wrong.
This is new at 6. A private security guard in Portland goes viral for all the right reasons. Damian Bunting is a familiar face to people who live on the streets.
But now he's getting attention from around the world. K2's Angelica Thornton shows us why he calls himself the atypical security guard.
Well, now you've done it.
If you work in downtown Portland, you might recognize Damian Bunting.
Guys, how are you today? Everybody doing okay?
At 6'2", 275 pounds and dressed like a Call of Duty character, he's hard to miss. Damian is an armed security officer for Echelon Protective Services.
By standing at this door, hopefully the person that wants to come in and rob this store sees the security guard and he says, not today.
His job is to keep the peace for private companies. But Damian says a lot of what he does is triage.
Would you like a regular coffee so that you're not drinking what you're drinking?
Helping people who are dealing with homelessness, mental health challenges, and addiction.
I'm working in an outreach capacity one day. I'm participating in a de-escalatory situation, trying to keep someone from hurting or harming themselves the next day. The next day I might be responding to an overdose. 5-4 tracking en route.
Damian let us tag along on 2 different days.
Morning, everybody. How's it going?
So we could see firsthand how he patrols.
What's up, guys? My name is Damian. I'm with Echelon. You guys know the drill, right?
From moving drug users away from doorways.
All right, I'll give you guys some space so you can get your stuff. Sorry to bother you guys.
To calming people down with a cup of coffee or a cigarette.
You doing all right? What's the matter? You need something? You need a cigarette?
Damian knows security guards, even his own company, Echelon, get a bad rap in Portland. It's one of the reasons he started a YouTube channel.
The general consensus around private security is that we're unhinged.
And a TikTok page where Damian shows his thousands of followers what he deals with every day. In this video, he catches someone smashing a car. In this one, he's checking in with a guy he knows on the street.
Josh, you're a good man. I appreciate you, bro. You're a good man. It's always good to see you. I'm glad that you're doing okay. I was wondering the other day how you were doing because I haven't seen you in forever.
Are people often surprised by how you interact with them?
I get a lot of initial pushback. They kind of expect it to be a negative interaction, and so
They expect you to be kind of a jerk.
they expect you to be kind of a jerk.
And Damian says some security guards are. That's why he uses social media to teach officers, whether they're police or private, a more compassionate approach, to understand how politics, activism, and marginalized communities all intersect. The soft skills that are often missing when things go sideways.
And there's some people out there who just flat out refuse to believe that that's a viable approach, and I hear it all the time. Guys will say, this is what they'll say, I don't buy into that.
But after several deadly encounters in recent years with security guards or citizens killed, more people are paying attention to de-escalation.
You know, everything that we do in terms of interacting with people comes down to that first 3 seconds.
Damian says he tries to disarm people with humor or empathy, whatever it takes.
Well, Blanchet House is going to be serving lunch in about 30 minutes if you're hungry.
And he thinks about every moment and how it will be perceived, where he rests his hands, how he stands.
So even if I'm just leaning up against the wall and talking to you, this is way less intimidating. I've made myself a little smaller. Right? I'm not leaning into you, I'm leaning back.
His goal every day,
hey, is that your sleeping bag? Did you need it? You don't want to take it with you?
Is to get home to his wife and 4 kids.
A boring day is a safe day. It's a day where nothing has happened of consequence.
And to shine a little bit of light in what is too often a very dark place.
By looking them in the eye and having that conversation with them as a normal person, which everybody is regardless of their situation, it just builds bridges and it opens doors.
In Portland.
All right, y'all keep your head up. Have a good day.
Angelica Thornton, K2 News.
Lucky to have him out there, no doubt about it.